Folks, welcome to Everything Pro Wrestling. Everything Pro Wrestling is a show by the fans, for the fans. I'm your host, Conrad Cushman, joined tonight by the man they call Derek.
What up? What up?
Here for another AEW Dynamite review for June 3rd, 2026. We are in Owen season. It is Forbidden Door season. Lots happening. Derek, I feel like we haven't done a show together in at least 3 weeks.
Yeah, it sounds about right.
Well, that's a lie. We haven't done a Dynamite show together. We have reviewed some other stuff.
Yes. Well, I mean, you got the
we did Double or Nothing.
Yeah, you got the 3-hour shows that happen. So
yeah, big shout out to BJ who fills in when those shows do happen. And what do you know? Shout out to Joel who just said a $2 super chat saying "Let's go Knicks." I'm still gonna stand by what I said. I think I got Spurs 4-2.
Yeah,
but we'll see. Absolutely amazing show, Derek. Derek, how are you feeling, man? I know you're dealing with a lot of stuff behind the scenes that people don't know about, but you good?
Oh yeah, and everything's in full motion. Getting ready for graduation. Getting ready for final tournament season. To get back to picking my feet up and relaxing.
We'll see about that. Yeah, so I'm an assistant coach now, and this is what happens. I'm gonna relax. We all say that. Never happens, my friend. Thank you, Joel, for the $2 super chat. Clown in the house. That evening, everybody. What's good, Clown? The AEW fan hubs greeting, and I think you meant salutations, my friend. Salutations, everyone. What a great night of wrestling on AEW Dynamite. True Muse Media. Yo, what is going on, True Muse, man? Appreciate you. Glad that you are here. Thank you so much for coming in. Yes. The Bedlam was chaotic. It was. The finish to Dynamite was off the chain tonight. Matt Lopez says, hello, everyone. Good evening. What's going on, Matt? He said, hope you all had a good Wednesday and enjoyed a damn good episode of Dynamite. I thought that it was off the chain.
Yeah, I agree with
that. B-Boy Skyline, so many stories setting up in the main event. I thought they don't tell stories in AEW. That main event ending, that gave me a heart attack, almost all the false finishes. I'm glad you're still here, brother. I'm glad you're still here. Also, the hints on New Days coming along. Austin Creed dropping mad hints this past weekend about his beef with Kenny Jerome Omega. Yeah, I think we'll end up getting at least one-on-one match with Kenny and the homies. That's how I see it, at least. Also, who's going to pay Danhausen so the Knicks can win the finals? Monies. BJ said, what a main event. Appreciate you, Beej. Derek, relax. No way. LOL. Derek is a superstar baseball coach. He does give private lessons if you're trying to learn how to throw him down. XG Dub, what is good? D Rich, my brother from the other side of the border. He said, Kyron, Derek, I was so sad earlier when I noticed Claudio was in the Death Rider segment earlier with Will, but great to see him come out. Or when I noticed Claudio, was he not in that Death Rider segment? Is that what you meant to say?
I don't think. Wait, who was doing?
But yeah, Claudio came out and mayhem ensued, bro.
Yeah.
Jesus DeLeon was good. Kyron, Derek, insane main event we got. It was insane, bro. Craziness, man. Appreciate you, Jesus. My man, Easy E. Dark Elite Eric, what's good, E? Yes, man. If you guys didn't know, we do have a super duper fun Discord that is ran by myself, AEW Fan Hub, who's in the chat, Kelson, and a bunch of great people are over there. I would recommend you guys join it. And AEW Fan Hub has a podcast that happens the day before this. So on Tuesdays, 8:45, they have a pretty fun podcast talking about all things AEW. It's lighthearted. It's fun. Lots of laughs, lots of goofiness. You guys should definitely join and check it out. Mondays, live at 6:05 over here. Me and Sean, Clash of the Podcast. Lots of WWE talk, but we talk, it could be TNA that week. It could be New Japan. It could be whatever that pops up and is on our minds. Me and Derek usually handle a lot of the stuff over here on Wednesdays. After Dynamite, we should talk about AEW and all their partnerships and what's going on with that. Since Derek hasn't been around, dog, we got New Japan is now sold. All their shares have been sold. Bushiroad has given that up, but they're keeping Stardom. Lots of craziness. I don't know how Forbidden Door next year will go, but it's a wait and see approach with all of it. There's a lot happening in the world of pro wrestling.
I don't know how I feel about that.
Yeah. AEW's version of Gang Wars over WWF 1997 Gang Wars. Jorge, what's going on, man? He said, hello, AEW's on fire. Last match was crazy. You ain't telling no lies, my brother.
None.
Yeah, for sure. Lots to get into tonight with this show, so I don't want to waste any time. Let's hop right into it. For the Dynamite review, let go. We had a huge card lined up tonight, Derek. We had 2 Owen matches. We had some interesting things. We had 2 championship matches, and we had promos, things building, things happening throughout this show.
Yeah.
Let's talk about it. We open up, and backstage we see Rush and Andrade are backstage talking with each other. And basically, Andrade tells him, this is for your family.
Right.
Hold on here. Anyone who says we can't be the world champion,
right,
bring home the title tonight.
Right.
And Derek, the opener, you had some thoughts on this one. It was the Devil versus Goldar. Sorry, Rush. I gotta get on you, man, for the big shoulder pads right there.
Hey, you know what? I ain't
Rangers.
Not even mad.
Rita.
Zordon. Oh god.
What'd you think of this match, though? There was a lot happening in this.
Yeah, you know what? There was a lot happening, but this match was pure piff.
I loved it, man. I thought they were going in. They went crazy tonight, man.
Were they ever? Like, yo, you know what? Respect to Rush, man. Like, I could feel all the passion and everything that he was saying. Like, it was laid out on the table. You know what? I was actually rooting for him to win the title. I mean, I knew it wasn't going to happen, but I was rooting for it.
Yo, Rush did his darndest here, man. They were on the outside. There were no countouts added to this match, by the way.
No.
MJF on the outside, like he's going through guardrails, tables. At one point, they are in the ring. The turnbuckle pad gets ripped off. Rush gets his head thrown into the turnbuckle pad. He's bleeding a gusher now. Fantastic work, bro. Fantastic work.
Yeah.
Then I'm fast forwarding to the end of this, but like I love when the doctor's like, there's got to be a stoppage. And I watched this and I was like, they're gonna stop this match right now. Rush headbutted whoever this guy was, pretending to be on the medical team so hard, bro. He sold this perfectly. So whoever that guy was, Tony, get him from Ring of Honor, please. Please. He ate that headbutt, bro. Just
he definitely did. Like you couldn't have sold a better headbutt like that. Like that one was that was it. Like, but in all actuality, this match was really good.
I thought Rush had it when he hit the finisher, but the one time he doesn't pull someone far enough away from the ropes, but he was suffering blood loss and things like that.
Yeah, so minor confusion and disorientation.
Yeah. And then this little dirtbag MJF finds a way to lock in the label lock. Rush, defiant as ever, flips him the bird and then goes out like a champ, and out he goes. He passes out. MJF gets the win using Bryan Danielson's finisher. Interesting.
Yeah. But you know what, though? I'm glad that he didn't tap out.
I guess. Thank you, Matt, for bringing that up. Yeah, it kept Rush kind of.
Yeah, it kept him clean. Kept him clean.
I think they do that too much, though, like where they protect people in the tap out. Just tap out. I have no issues with anybody tapping out sometimes. I'm like, yo, it is fine. Like once in a while, I think the pass out should happen, but for the most part, just tap out, bro. Wow, 10 out of 10 for Beat. I appreciate it, man. But Alex, now that I'm going to disagree with you. This is a Mercedes Moné fan right over here. Derek will tell you I'm sticking up for her for real. At this point, Stardom might be more profitable than New Japan. You are probably correct, sir. That's why Bushiroad kept them. Let's say this, though. People want to make fun of that, like, oh, New Japan just got sold. Go look up how much Bushiroad bought it for and look at the flip. They made money on this deal. So, dub's a dub. and they just decided to get out. Knicks and Spurs tied 73-73 going into the fourth. A little disappointed that yet another big heel goes to the DCF. It's becoming a crutch for booking. We'll talk about that, True Muse, in 1 second. MJF cosplaying as the El Matador, Tito Santana. Arriba.
Oh, yeah. You know what? When he came out in the El Matador outfit, bro, that was fire. That was fire. You know what? You can't have that any better than that.
I mean, he said, "Watch the Hearns." It was a good match. I agree, Jorge. Come on, TK, give Jamie the world title back. I think Jamie is destined for the tag team titles. Eric, I'm telling you. Yeah, that doctor got cooked by Roosh. I want to see Andrade MJF. I think that's happening.
Yeah,
I think you're going to get that match eventually. I don't know if it's going to be on a Dynamite. I don't know if it's going to be at Forbidden Door. I don't know if it's going to be. It might even be a triple threat. I don't know what they're going to do.
I don't know. I would have to say that's probably a pay-per-view match. I don't think I would want to see that on Dynamite.
My man said, "What Power Ranger is Roosh?" He's Blanco. He's got to be the White Ranger. He's got to be.
Yeah.
We remember his time as the Green Ranger, especially. We know what you did. Dak's ears perked up after he heard you say tap out. Jocelyn, what's up? M. Douche F growing up. He hasn't used that diamond ring. Who knows? Who knows? He might be having to come up with some new things in his playbook.
Still space and opportunity, though.
Yeah.
Can't rule it out 100%.
So after the match, MJF is going to hit Roosh with the championship belt. And that's when we get Mark Briscoe coming out to make the save. Briscoe comes out. MJF low blows him, and then he's going to hit him with the belt till the conglomeration comes back. Ishii's back. Yay! Oh. That's my guy right there, Ishii. Yeah, so the conglomeration makes the save, and then we transition into the next match. You're done. Mark Briscoe taking on Lio Rush. I want to say this first. This was a pretty well wrestled match. Lio Rush looks crazy.
He does.
But I'm digging this character, though. I think they can do something with this character if you find the right spot to put it. Am I saying he's going to be in the main event? No. But I think you could find a tag team thing to do with him. I think you could find maybe him being the national champion.
Yeah.
I think even if it's for a short term.
Yeah. It doesn't have to be long. You know what? I agree with that. Lio Rush's new gimmick took a minute for me because I didn't know what was going on with it. Now that I could see, I still don't know what's going on with it, but I'm not gonna lie, I do like it now. It's starting to grow on me. It's just more so like he's on the other side. The other side decided to take over and say, "Hey, you had your run. Let me see what I could do to help us get further along."
This guy.
Just say.
This guy. Can't trust him. Can't trust him. That's all I'm going to say. Fantastic wrestle match. Mark Briscoe ends up getting the win with the cutthroat driver. Haven't seen him bust that out in a minute. Lio Rush, down he goes. And afterwards, he asked for the mic. And I thought Mark Briscoe cut a pretty good promo. He went probably a little long. And I thought he got pretty emotional during it, talking about his brother Jay. But when you're talking about Jay Briscoe, like, I think they went through a lot of heartache and tribulation. And I've told people this. I've met the Briscoes several times with Jay Lethal. And I know that those brothers were brothers, like 100%. They probably fought, went through all the same stuff that if anyone has siblings knows, that's what you go through. But you can tell he cares deeply about his brother. And I think he tried to incorporate that into the promo. He tried to bring up a bunch of stuff. He basically wants that match with MJF. If it's anything like the last one we saw when we went to All Out in Toronto, I'm all for it. Like, let's do it.
Yeah. I definitely feel it'll be, if not better, somewhat close to it. I'm not mad at it. Let's do it again. I do agree, though, it was a little winded and it didn't need to be, but you know what?
It was emotions. It felt he feels like a real person talking, though. That's what I prefer.
Yeah.
It doesn't feel like it's and tomorrow night when I face you for the championship, I will challenge you and blah. Like, you don't have to do that. And I know wrestling has tropes too. Wrestling gets tropey, but it didn't feel like a scripted promo. It felt like he was just talking. And sometimes I'm like, you know what? That's okay.
Yeah. And that's all that you need to get a point across. So take it for what it's worth.
Jocelyn brings up a good point. I like that the crowd froze along with the conglomeration. Orange Cassidy's thing is when Lio Rush comes by, if you don't move, he won't bother you. And even when he looked back, he turned back and they stopped moving again. And he was like, okay. And hilarious. Matt also liking Lio Rush a lot. Met the Briscoes many times over on many ROH shows. Yeah, 100%. Mark versus Leo is crazy fighting against crazy. We all win. That southern what do you call it? That redneck kung fu. Yeah. He hasn't been doing that lately though. He's been kind of all business lately. Like I want to challenge for the world title, so I like that.
Yeah.
So yeah, he's still challenging for the title, and then after this, Derek, we get to hear from your girls. Tekla and the Triangle of Madness. Tekla comes out and she's crazy, dog. She declares war on Stardom, number 1. Gets a big ladder, climbs up the ladder, and spits on the Stardom logo and flips it the bird.
Right. Well, I mean, correction. You got to. No, I don't know if we can say that, so I'll leave it at that.
Yeah. Derek knows a lot of stuff he's not supposed to say on this show. Very much so censored. Very much so. Who does Stardom send on? I don't know, man. I would love it for it to be like Tam Nakano, but I don't think that's gonna. I don't know who they send, man. I'm kind of stuck right now. I don't know if it's obvious. If someone in the chat who is a humongous Stardom fan's like, it's obvious, it's so and so. Let me know. Chad Schrader, what is up, man? Haven't seen you in a minute over here, bro.
Chad, what's up?
Appreciate you. What is that? Pittsburgh Steelers. Come on now. Well, I'll save that for what do we got? We got two months before the season's getting ready to start off.
That's wild, bro. I feel like the season just ended.
Nah, they just keep talking about it. That's all. It's like wrestling. Keep talking about it. Just it goes. Come back in. You're right back in it. But I thought this was a very good promo for people who complain. I saw all the book the women's division better. I'm looking at the audience. I need y'all then to invest your time into the women. Do not get up and go to the merch stand during their matches. Do not go up and go to the bathroom during their matches. I'm talking people who go to the arenas. Go support them. Go buy their shirts. Are you doing that? Like, those are the questions I have. So,
and those are the answers that need to be presented.
Show them that this makes money.
Yeah.
And I think that they'll have no reason to put it on. They'll have a reason to put it on. Like, you can't deny it then. Like, well, what's the issue?
Right. And you know what? If you let it just sit and you expect traction to come out of that, but still letting it sit, well, what do you think is going to happen? Nothing's really going to happen. You got to voice your opinion. If you feel like it's not enough, say it. If you feel like it's too much, say it.
Yeah, got to support what you like, man, for sure. D-Rich saying Surrey. I wouldn't be mad at that. Listen, there's pretty much not too many names that you can say from Stardom. I'd be like, oh, man. I have one idea who they send, the former world champion. Saiki Matani? That'd be nuts, bro. That'd be nuts if that's what you're talking about. Sari versus Tekla at All In. That would be wild. I don't know if they'll do that, though.
But we'll talk. She's claiming war with Stardom, right?
He's bugging, good sir. Bugging.
She is. But you know what? Let her run this gauntlet.
Don't do that, bro.
Let her do it.
Don't do that, bro.
Let her do it. Let her do it. I wanted to go on for maybe like five matches.
Here you go.
5 matches, and then you get the big dog. Like, all right. I appreciate the fact that y'all.
I'll start getting worried. AEW title might be gone, bro. You gotta chill. Can't be having that. This is Jermaine Bernard. I was live at day 2 of the draft. Oh, that's dope, bro. That's dope.
Hey, nice.
D-Rich, man, thank you so much for popping in, man. We gotta get you on a full show one of these times, brother.
Right.
Pittsburgh Steelers, greatest team of all time. Hey, Steel Curtain, right? Tekla's not playing around. That's who I'm talking about. Yeah, Saiki Matani be Dope. I go to the merch stand before the show starts, and once it starts, I'm stuck in that thing getting my money's worth unless my wife needs me to walk her to the bathroom. I'm the same way, Clown. Like, I'm not getting up unless I'm starving or something happens. Yeah. Derek and them know. I'll wash the jackets. Y'all go ahead. I'm good. I'm staying right there, preparing. Let me see here. Keep in mind that Carrara is the one who got Tekla fired, and yes, he is the current Stardom champ. Title versus title, are you saying, Kelson? Maybe that'd be good too.
And she takes it from her.
All right, bro. I need you to put the pen down. Step away from the pen. Yo, shout out to E in the chat, man. I appreciate you, dog. Yeah. Andrade battles, it didn't matter. It was a quick squash. We saw an elbow to the face, quick back elbow. Judas Effect ain't got no place over here when it comes. Andrade hits that thing to perfection, bro.
How you know?
I saw. That's how I know. After he calls out MJF, he hits it was the wing clipper, it's now the DM, and he calls out MJF afterwards, and then here comes Don Callis and Jake Doyle, and I'm like, what is going on? And I thought that maybe they were gonna have like Will Ospreay and them come out next, but that's not what was happening. Don Callis introduces the newest member of his family. This is going to probably be the most controversial part of the show tonight.
Yep.
Sound off in the chat. I already know I'm going to have to read some of these, and Derek's going to have his opinion. Don Callis introduces the Jet, Kevin Knight, before his match, saying he's the newest member of the Don Callis family, and they are watching this match. And then out comes Speedball Mike Bailey. Yo, for all the Speedball Mike Bailey haters, I'm not going to lie, bro. Speedball's damn good, bro. He's damn good.
Yeah.
They don't just, Nah. Them feet-loaf sandwiches. I have coined that term, Mike Bailey. Feet-loaf sandwiches. They're coming all over. all over people's faces, these feet-loaf sandwiches. Inappropriate. Those feet-loaf sandwiches are... Man, you better hope he cut them toenails. That's all I know.
You better, because if not,
the precision on those kicks were so precise in this match.
Yes.
But going back to this, though, this is all right. Back to the clip. Kevin Knight joining the Don Callis family. Derek, I saw a lot of people upset by this, and I have a retort first for them, and then I'll let you go. People who are upset, they're like, it does not make sense in kayfabe. I hear you. I get you. But. Think about it like this. Don Callis has provided AEW with some of the champions.
Right.
He has had Okada as the international champion. Kyle Fletcher held the championship. Don Callis has been dripped out in gold, bro.
Yeah.
He's got Andrade. He's got a lot of the top tier people in it. So on one hand, I get you. He's got all these people going for it. How's he going to get you to the world title if he promised that to all these other guys? Totally get that. But at the same time, you cannot argue with his success. Tell me a manager who's had more success besides him. In AEW, what other manager had more success?
That's a toughie.
And I'm not completely sold that this is the final thing for Kevin Knight at this moment.
Oh yeah, no. I think this is just a roadblock right now, and not like in bad terms. I think this is a roadblock that he needs to hit right now in order to get to where he's going. Because I think if you do it too early, then it won't make sense. Kind of.
Right. Yo, man, I'm going crazy in the chat. You gotta be on YouTube to see that one. Jocelyn said, I told you. Go back and listen to Taz and Excalibur during the segment. Pause. Play. Did the Jet need to be in the family? No, but it could help more problems in the family, lead to people like Andrade, maybe down the road Fletcher leaving, then yes. Yeah. Let's see. Jorge said if the Jet was not cheating, yeah. We'll talk about that finish, because like I said, those meatloaf sandwiches were getting passed out throughout the match. He looked in trouble, but the finish comes when Jake Doyle distracts the ref. Don he's got him up on the top rope. Looks like he's gonna go for like a superplex or something. Don just grabs his foot, locks him in. From there, the Jet hits a sky high off of the I don't know if it was the second rope or the top rope he was on, but sky high. And then I'm like, oh, he's gonna go up for the UFO splash. Oh no, he hits like this rock bottom looking move, like he had him up there.
Yeah.
And I was like, okay, the Jet gets the win.
You take it for what it's worth. I will say, hopefully, and I probably saw this wrong, but hopefully, Speedball is okay. Because at first, through that sky high, I definitely felt like he kind of knocked himself out a little bit. I don't know. I could be wrong. He could have been selling the move, but it felt like he kind of knocked himself out a little bit. So I hope he's all right.
I hope so. Speedball's usually pro though. Clown said Speedball's the man got to catch one of his last foot high fives when he was on the independent scene. BJ said them culinary podiatrists are missing out on these feet loaves. Look at that. Look at that. And he even had the plural version. Bobby Heenan wasn't moving like Don. He was not. Bobby Heenan was scheming, but he wasn't scheming like Don. Don's a real schemer.
Yeah.
If Bailey and Knight don't run it back in Montreal at Redemption, it will be criminal. I think they will find a way to run this back, but I can see Speedball needing some help from possibly the conglomeration.
Yeah. He's going to need some kind of help because there's going to be some kind of interference somewhere down the line. So you have to expect it, and you have to expect him to try and get some kind of help. If not, he'd be crazy.
Yeah, or hey, listen, rumor has it All Out might be back in Toronto. I'm just saying, may have to run them tickets, so I wouldn't mind getting the match too. Here he goes. True, stop adding people to the Don Callis families. He should be able to stand on their own. And I think the Jet could stand on his own. I don't think he really needed a manager, but at the same time, it guarantees him TV time when he's not going to get to be on TV.
Right, but I do feel that he doesn't need anybody's help, but could be wrong.
Right? Matt says the Jet is giving 97, 98 Rock vibes. Okay. Easy to have so much success when half the roster is in your stable. Listen, True Muse, we got to break it down. There is the A team Don Callis side, the B team Don Callis side, and then there is the C team Don Callis side. I'm just saying. You know where each person stands.
Yes.
Just say their names and then look through it. You can put them where they go.
That's pretty much it.
So the Mister said Don talked to Kevin last year after his win. Yep, with Kyle Fletcher when it came to the Indy. I'll have to rewatch the episode. That's a good point, Jocelyn. See, people pay attention to the little details. I thought he could have joined with Swerve if Swerve was going to form a group, but maybe Swerve doesn't want to have a group. So
you know what? With the
he could have fit easily into the Hurt syndicate.
Yeah. Well, you know what? I would say with the direction that he's going. Is it really necessary for him to have?
Yo, PJ, you're done, bro. I don't even want to know if this is a real site. He said, you think Bailey is rated golden grippers on Viewfinder? 2 talons up. They should kayfabe Don getting a percentage of the earnings from everyone he adds to the family. That's why it's bigger than the NWO. They're not as bad as the NWO too, though. That's the difference. They're not out here like, we're all on commentary, we're taking over. We're not doing any of that stuff.
Yeah,
so
no, enough of that. Like that was back then. This is now. It's got to be a different approach. It can't be a carbon copy of whatever you think it's going to be or whatever you're used to. It has to be something new, refreshing. Has to make sense. If it doesn't, don't even bother.
Derek, one of your favorite wrestlers of all time. Adam Copeland. I did not see. That's the brood. See, gotta watch the Attitude Era fan right here. I have a question for you though. How'd you feel about the dogs tonight? Wearing the shirts. They had the 40 ouncers. They were out. They had kazoos.
You know what? I like the shirts.
Now,
I like them.
The Young Bucks did come out and said they had a little problem with them doing all of this. watch the Young Bucks. I'm telling you, they're gonna find their way into this. But I can see the Dogs getting the tag title shot at Forbidden Door.
You know what? I can see them getting the title shot too. Do I want to jump the gun and say it comes very, very close if they win the titles or not?
Perhaps. I mean, I'm not worried that the Dogs are going to win the titles, but I'm watching the Young Bucks and how they're moving.
Yeah, you know what? I definitely feel that the match will be very compelling. It'll be very, very compelling. You can't. There's no way you can dispute any of that. And if you can, I'd be glad to hear it.
Delayed Grats, what's good, bro? He says the Dogs are trying to get over, but the fans just aren't buying them. They're trying. I'll wait and see. Like I said, I think that things will get better if they can get back to full health. Maybe. I think they need Gabe Kidd.
Yeah,
he's like a missing link within that group.
Well, you know what? Gabe Kidd is the evil twin of what's our guy? The conglomeration. Skateboard dad. Kyle.
O'Reilly.
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 All part. He's like the polar opposite of him. So I feel if you have him, well, not if you have him, when he comes back, the energy I think will change. Right now, you have two new people that people aren't most likely familiar with, unless if you watch the programs that they were on. So I can understand.
I did, but I think Finley struggled in New Japan too, though, a little bit. Like he was out of the Bullet Club leaders. I think there was Bullet Club fatigue at that point. Not his fault fully either. I'm just saying, like it was like, okay, we still got Bullet Club around.
It was poor. Not I won't say poor timing. It was bad timing because of what you're saying, and I agree with that. When you have like Bullet Club has been around for years, bro. So how do you just say, all right, we're gonna take Bullet Club out of this? It's hard to do that.
The Dogs are stateside wrestlers with 40s in their hands. Are the Dogs heels or are they cool heels? I guess it depends on how you view it. I see them as heels.
Yeah, I definitely feel they're heels.
These boys are going in right now about them. I do see potential in Clark Connors, though. Derek always says he looks like he should be in like one of those movies, like Oceans or something.
Yeah. Oceans like 13. What else should he be in? I'll figure it out later.
Trust me, he'll come up with something real quick with this.
Oh yeah.
Next up, we got MJF in a tub, taking an ice bath after getting that ass whipped.
Lost Boys.
All right, you're done, bro. That's because you were thinking of old Edge and Christian.
That was.
That's what the Brood was, the Lost Boys. After that, we get MJF saying he's not facing Mark Briscoe. The answer is no title shot. I don't care. You don't get to face me. And he just looks past Mark Briscoe again.
Yeah.
Renee says, okay, I guess that's it. And he almost got water on her because he was in an ice bath. We have the Owen Hart Women's Cup here, Derek. Now, we know that this Saturday on Collision, we have some matchups that are going to be happening. I thought I added these earlier. Hashtag blame StreamYard. Persephone and Hazuki will be happening in Ohio, Youngstown this Saturday. So we're going to get that match. We are going to get ready to talk about the wild card and Alex Windsor. And Sky Blue and Saray has been announced for next week on, what is it? Summer Blockbuster Dynamite.
Mm-hmm.
So we will get to see that one. And we already know Athena has advanced from Double or Nothing.
Right.
Who was the wild card tonight taking on Windsor? She was out there, and Alex Windsor actually wrestled against this person before. It was a new theme. Shout out to my guy, Rich Latta, who made the theme. Tell him, Derek, who came out.
CEO.
That sounded very English of you. I don't know why. CEO, governor.
Governor.
Mercedes Moné is back. I was not expecting this. I thought it was going to be Dakota Kai. I was certain it would be someone different.
Yeah, I was actually hoping it was somebody different. I wasn't thinking Mercedes though, but I was hoping it was somebody that that would shock me. But I'm not mad at Mercedes being there. I like to have what's the word I want? Very distinguished variety.
I thought that this was a fun match. Good to see Mercedes back. If you didn't know, one of my all-time favorite women's wrestlers. Mercedes Moné. We're either getting Mercedes Moné versus Persephone. Well, I'll tell you guys now. Mercedes wins, statement maker. No choice but for Alex Windsor to tap out. Listen, don't worry about Alex Windsor. Her and Jamie Hayter are about to win them tag belts. Come on, Derek. Why are you looking like this?
No one wants to let my wife win.
Well, Persephone was a favorite. She still might be, bro.
Nah, it ain't happening, bro. I want it to happen, but it ain't happening. They're not gonna let it happen.
Mercedes Moné versus Persephone or Hazuki. Now, I've seen matches with both, and like Kelsey said, both could be women's match of the year contenders. I agree with that. There was no ice in that tub. We are arguing about that. He made it a point to point out it probably melted. He was in his gear, all sweaty and nasty up in there. Jocelyn repping the CEO. Jorge, why is it called the Owen Hart Foundation? I believe that is the name of his charity.
Yeah.
Jorge, and his wife's usually a part of it as well. So only one surprise. Don't get too comfortable, TK. It was time for her to come back, and she kept she's keeping that heel from the promo before she left. Like I said, I don't know how this Derek, this could go sideways. We talked about this. It just because Mercedes is in this, so she's going for the back-to-back. Most of the time you don't get back-to-back tournament winners.
Right, but why did it have to
You scared of the other side too? Athena?
No.
She about to break Roman record.
Is she?
Yeah, for Days of Champion.
Oh wow, okay.
Mm-hmm.
Congrats to her. Shoot, I didn't know that. No, man, I don't know. Persephone is my girl, bro. So I would love to see her get.
Look at what Matt just said. I'll let Derek. You never read these. You could read that one.
All right. I'm wondering what was the original plan for Monet's return, because this wasn't planned, because she would have been in from the start.
So
okay,
if that didn't happen before they added the wild card, what were they going to do?
Okay.
Matt said I want Monet and Hazuki too. Sorry, Derek.
No.
Have you ever seen Hazuki and Mercedes?
I don't care.
No, I'm tired of Derek not watching New Japan, damn it. This is pissing me off. I'm getting real sick of this.
I want Persephone.
This is hatred, bro. This is hatred. Appreciate you, E. I understand why Monet won, but I want someone else to win the tournament. I don't think that that's out of the line, though, Muse. Mercedes does lose a lot. She just put over how many people?
She does lose a lot, but
she puts people over. Y'all got this built up into your head, something else. We knew this from the start, that I think Mercedes will be in the main event at All In.
I can take that.
How do they get there, though, is the question. Is it Mercedes and Tekla? Is it Athena and Tekla? Is it someone from Stardom and Athena? Is it someone from Stardom and Mercedes? Could Persephone be dual champion? That's part of the story.
That's what I'm hoping.
Because before All In, you still have Grand Slam Mexico.
Right.
You have stuff that can happen, people. Calm down.
No, she has to go home. She has to go back home with that belt.
Derek, I need you to watch this match at some point. If we can find it on YouTube, I need you to watch it though. Yo, chill with the Persephone, y'all. Y'all going crazy. This chat is thirst for Persephone.
Bro, Persephone is it.
I believe his foundation helps single mothers. That might be correct, True Muse. I'd have to look it up. It's been a while since I looked up his charity.
Okay,
but
let's take again.
Yeah. Owen Hart Foundation, I believe it is called.
Let's see.
Less than 30 seconds and the Knicks are up. Okay. All right. Persephone versus Monet was a great match. Hazuki versus Monet was much, much better. The difference is it took like you could feel Monet and Hazuki's match go into like a different gear when it happened. You know, Derek doing research for us live. If you're wondering why he's looking down,
Yes.
Yeah, he's doing the Googles.
My G woman is taking a little time. Hold on. There we go. All right. Establish memory. Husband.
Doesn't say what it's for.
Its mandate is education, providing opportunities for hardworking individuals who have limited resources but unlimited potential.
I'm gonna need you to talk louder up into the mic, sir.
Oh,
looking down.
So it says its mandate is education, providing opportunities for hardworking individuals who have limited resources but unlimited potential.
There we go. Check out the Owen Hart Foundation tournament.
I feel like there's more to that, though. I don't think that's.
I think True Muse is right though about what he said for the single mothers, and it might be getting them educational opportunities, things like that.
And that's a beautiful thing.
Yeah, I'm with it. And if you guys didn't know, Willow's out injured. What's going to happen with the TBS Championship? It was announced on Collision. The TBS Championship will be in Survival of the Fittest July 1st. Ooh. You don't know what that is? It is going to be a 6-way elimination match, more than likely, with 6 women. What, Derek, do we have 6 names that we can come up with between us right now that should be in this? I know my first name I'm going to throw out there. Queen Aminata.
Yes.
I'm with it. Queen Aminata needs to be in this. Who else do you like for Survival of the Fittest? Just to even be in the mix. Queen Aminata is one of my choices to even be the champion, I think.
Yeah, Queen. I like Queen Aminata.
I'm trying to think of who else deserves a chance.
Give it to Windsor.
You could go Windsor or Hayter. That's easy. I think Windsor and Hayter's big story, though, is the tag titles. Yeah. There's a story with the tag belts, too, that we're going to talk about momentarily, which on Collision, by the way, we mentioned the Persephone match. You got the tag title match, Ty J versus Divine Dominion. But I think Divine Dominion is waiting to find their match, and I think it will be Hayter and Windsor.
Yeah.
And we mentioned Sky Blue and Saray next week. If you could get maybe a name from Ring of Honor, maybe Red Velvet in that mix. Let's see how she does again.
Yeah. Who else could you do?
Let's see here. We got someone said Mina, Queen, Billy Starks, Thunder Rosa.
Sheeta, yeah.
Yeah, Sheeta. You're saying Julia Hart? Ooh, I don't know. I don't know if I'm ready for Julia. Maybe Statlander? No. Put an established name in there?
No. Let's bring newer people into this. Like, don't get me wrong, I love Stat.
Okay, 6 qualifying matches, so we are getting lots of women's wrestling. Okay.
Don't get me wrong, I love Stat, but I want to see somebody different.
Thank you, E, for also looking up the About section for the Owen Hart Foundation. Okay. I see things are happening. We don't worry about Persephone's wiki feed. She for sure got ratings elsewhere. Or Saray, Ishii. I'm doing my best, people. Doing my best. But yeah, Saray. I've heard it pronounced both ways. I don't know which way is the proper way. Correct me.
I would love to say it's probably Saray.
Sheeta could be in that mix. Someone said it's Saray. Put Trisha Dora in. That's another one. You could put some Ring of Honor people in there.
Yes.
You got to call people up eventually. I wouldn't be surprised if Steele made it in there, Zeta Steele. Could this lead to Britt Baker's return for the TBS title? Haven't seen her in a minute. Maya World was fantastic, by the way, on Collision.
But are we going to accept Britt Baker back?
I think so. I think people will be happy to see her.
Do you think it's time?
It could be. I think people will accept her more in that TBS title role than.
Yeah, okay.
I mean, she challenged Mercedes for, when was that? Was that 2 years ago now?
I think so.
We haven't seen her in a long time. It's been a long, long time. So we'll see. Now, Derek, we got to flip things over on the other side. Will Ospreay versus Mark Davis. We're about to talk about that, which was the main event. Swerve Strickland, Brody King is announced for next week as well on that summer blockbuster Dynamite. We will get one half of the finals right now. When we talk about this main event, Will Ospreay, Billiam is in the house going up against Dunkzilla, the national champion, Mark Davis. I thought this was fantastic. Fantastic work here, man.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. Absolutely.
Mark Davis was putting a beat down. Ospreay kept fighting back. Will avoided the pile driver onto the apron and off of the apron. Yo, shout out to him. He hit a Frankensteiner, taking Mark Davis over onto the outside. The match is getting hot and heavy. We're like, all right, it's about to end, bro. We're looking down at that watch. It's getting hot and heavy. Yeah. I don't want to put this, Derek. I said she, because I'm looking at the Saray comments. I'll go back to those in a second. Will goes for like I don't know if he hit him with like a hidden blade or what he was gearing up for or whatever, but the ref gets knocked out.
Yeah.
Here's where chaos ensues for no reason, bro. How many people were involved in this, do you think, in this segment? If we had to take a guess.
Let's see.
No. I just want to guess. No, counting. Just number right now. Can we say 10? I'm going to go with 10.
I'm going to say... Yeah.
I might take a dozen. I might say 12.
You know what? I would say 11 or 12. 11 or 12.
All right. I'll go 10 then, just so then you have it.
Yeah,
First answer.
I'll say 11 or 12.
All right. Now you pick one. Go.
11 or 12.
No, you can't tell. I won.
12.
All right. Saray was her WWE name though. Copy. Saray. Well, I won't call her that anymore then. Saray. My apologies. Make sure I stick to it, Kelson. Please give the TBS title to someone who needs it. New blood, Renegade Twins. My World was dope. Okay. Here we go, Derek. Ref gets knocked out. Trent Beretta comes out with El Clone. This is half of the C team. This is what I'm talking about. You know they ain't winning nothing when they come out. So that's 2. Then we get Jake Doyle coming out. Then we had the Death Rider. So we got to name all of them. Garcia, Yuta, Pac, Marina, Mox, Claudio. We're at 9, bro.
9.
I'm about to lose. I'm telling you right now, it's over. So after they come out, we counted Doyle already, right?
Mm-hmm.
Kyle Fletcher shows up during this. Ref's still out. He brings out the screwdriver, and we're like, no. He did a suplex on Will's neck. We were like, no, you better not.
Right, yeah.
You better not do this. And from there, we see like a pile driver hit. We get worried. There's the kick out. Mark gets the screwdriver. Will like hidden blades it out of his hand first.
Yeah.
Then he slides, gets right back up. Another hidden blade is delivered. Yeah. And you're wondering like, well, what happened to Kyle? Konosuke Takeshita caught this man slipping and started proceeding to whip that ass as he should. Dude, hilarious.
Oh man.
Hilarious. I'm gonna come back to these, bro. It was it was absolutely insane. After that, we got some close near falls. So what was that? 9, 10. So 10, right?
Yeah. So yeah.
10? All right.
So,
Woo.
Yeah.
Woo, that was close. I could have sworn Derek would have had it. Oh, wait, no. You got it. Lance Archer. I forgot Lance Archer came out too. Because Claudio had to get him.
Yeah.
Okay. So yeah, you got it.
Well, no, because that's 50-50. Because it's in the middle.
We'll allow it. We'll count Excalibur too, just because. All right, because he was out there. They do that. Will eventually wins. He's going for his finish. He can't hit it, and then when it looks like Mark Davis is gonna power out Derek, armbar cranks it back. Done. He taps out. Will Ospreay wins, bro.
Yes,
wins.
Good old Will.
It was 12. Who was the other? Who did we miss? Marina. Did we miss a Death Rider? Someone tell me who we miss. Am I counting it wrong? From the top, Trent.
El
Clone.
Oh, didn't
Brian Cage.
Brian Cage? Yes.
Oh goodness.
No.
Yeah, Brian Cage.
No,
came
Brian.
out with
Yeah,
it.
Brian Cage too. But didn't
Pac? Did we count
no,
Pac?
we counted Pac.
We counted Pac.
Wait, it might be 13 because didn't we left out? I feel like we left out. Oh God, what is his name?
Did Rocky come out?
I think Rocky came out.
He better not have. Don Callis family has more people on his roster than the Knicks. Yo, True Views, no lies told.
Wait a minute, bro.
No lies told.
I think Rocky came out.
Yo, they said Hub's getting that Dan Hauser shirt. Yo, Hub's about to be tight, bro. We gotta buy it. Yeah. I tried to see if I can get him to do the face paint, but he wasn't going for that. I'm gonna try, man. Incredible main event. I agree. I thought it was fantastic. Going back though, AEW Fan Hub said Billy Starks was a popular choice on Ignition. I wouldn't be mad at that. Billy Goatzilla. I love that.
Wow.
Listen, people are done. Britt is done with AEW. That's fine too, if that's what she wants to do. Is it popular in the locker room? Yeah, I got that from the last like little MJF interaction that it was like, yeah, that's it. I think they just don't want that environment either.
No,
right now. That was like the last drama-filled thing I think that happened. What was that, like a year ago?
Yeah,
that was like 2 years ago.
You shouldn't have to do that anyway. You were on top of the world.
Someone said too many people. Listen, they hit that WrestleMania 40 button tonight. They were like, go for it. I thought it was well done. This was a show that I will call like a sleeper show.
Yeah.
Normally, I was going to say like maybe 1 thumbs up. I'm going to give this one like 1.5 though. I thought it exceeded my expectations that much.
Yeah, I could agree with that. I wasn't expecting a lot out of it. But I still think you could have done a lot with what you had. But it still wasn't a bad show.
Yeah. So he said Marina, Yuta, Garcia, Pac, Claudio, Mox, Archer, El Clone, Trent, Takeshita, Fletcher, Brian Cage. Who else?
I really feel like Rocky came out. I don't know why.
I think you just add people because you saw Trent. You were like, nah, Rocky got to be there. Started watching the Mass versus Mass match. I'll take you and Hub's word on WWE match if it was good. Yeah. No, that one was really good. Derek watched it too, I think. The Mass versus Mass, the Gable and Kaiser.
Oh yeah.
The 2 hours went by fast. Now, who you telling? We were looking at the notes, and I'm like, yo, it's time to go. Like, it's time to go home.
Right.
It's what it is. But we're here. We're good, man. I put this one together so that way we can kind of just talk about here are the things coming up. Next week, we got Summer Blockbuster happening June 10th. We're also going to be going to Sunday, June 28th, Forbidden Door. We also have Beach Break. It's actually happening somewhere where there's a beach in Clearwater Beach, Florida. Crazy, I know. And then we got AEW Redemption on the calendar, another new pay-per-view, Derek.
Let's do it.
Yeah, get your money ready, bro. They getting us. And Grand Slam Mexico has been announced for Wednesday, August 5th, Mexico City. Derek, I'm going to need you to bring the tacos that night. Tell Rob to get them on the grill.
Let's do it.
Put it right on the griddle. It's going to be a nice night. Have us some nice Spanish rice with it. It's going down, bro. Grand Slam Mexico is one of my favorite shows. I listened to that Mystical theme for a week. All my ads were in Spanish, and I couldn't have been happier. And then we got All In London happening Sunday, August 31st. And I'm waiting for that All In Toronto to get it, or All Out in Toronto to get announced because we need it.
You ever have grits on the grill?
Derek, fire, bro. Rocky didn't come out. The summer of AEW. I trust Matt Lopez. If he said he didn't come out, he didn't come out.
All right.
Now, see, I have 2 of these pictures, though, of the TBS title. What is this, bro? Listen, we're on the road to Forbidden Door. You guys are rocking with us. Thank you so much. If you like this show, share it with a friend this week. That's all that I ask of you. If you guys want some cool merch, we got merch in the chat, TeePublic. If you type in EPW, we got a bunch of cool wrestling shirts that you could just wear anywhere. And someone will be like, oh, you're a wrestling fan. Yeah. And you guys can definitely check that out. They'll match your fit. You'll be looking good. Make sure that you guys check them out. We got a bunch of designs here. I still got them up. We got ones that look like you might want to hurt people. We got some golden logos. We got wrestling all over the world. Derek, please stop. We got wrestling all over the world. Japan, Lucha Libre, old school, representing like even the English pro wrestling, all that. So you guys can wear that. That's the comic book style shirt. And then we got the plain old EPW logo. You guys know you can rock with us anytime. We even got hip hop branded logos. You guys could do all of that and more. Make sure that you are rocking with us, though, man. That is the key thing. And for myself and Derek, before we leave out of here, I got to pull this up and I got to say this before we go. This was submitted in the AEW fan hub. I don't know if it came from Reddit first. I don't know if it was in our Discord first, but someone put it in the Discord and I laughed so hard this week. So I'm going to put that up. And we're going to end the show on that note. Make sure you guys tune into Ignition on Tuesdays at 8:45. Me and Hub will be live on Monday, 6:05 Eastern Standard Time. For me and my brother Derek, we are out for this episode of Everything Pro Wrestling. If you like the show, subscribe. Check out some more cool videos. For me and my bro Derek, we are out for this episode.